Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm tired. It's a long day. I'm just gonna basically just kind of play games and just keep the game stream going on in the corner because, I want to try to win a Steam Deck. Why not, right? But I first need to kind of post around that I'm actually still streaming. We'll see how this goes. Give me a couple minutes. I can't believe they're doing freaking pre-events and handing out things. Why would anybody even do this? Okay, let's see. And to the streaming pages. I gotta keep that window up, or else it just kind of dies for some reason. I see that it does not seem to like me minimizing the screen. That's gonna make it interesting. I wonder if that'll actually work if I basically keep this one open. Should be able to see both, right? That's the important thing. Okay. As long as that all works. New Horizon Zero Dawn, huh? Already? Oh, VR game. Makes sense. I was like, that couldn't have happened so quickly. Alright. Now, let's play a game, shall we? I want to play a game. What game shall I play? I have so many games. I want to try this one. Let me give Aspera a try. That's a weird run. There goes my graphics again. This will be interesting. I wonder how I'm going to get this to work. If I leave it... Wow, my system does not like all these changes. Now, where is my game-specific capture? Should be able to see this in a second. There we go. And fit to screen. There we go. Aspera. And where is my... the window capture needs to be above the game capture. There. Now I can see the game. Alright, where is my web page? So I can see my stream. Good. Ads should be working. Okay. I have no idea how this game plays, so let's give this a run. Once upon a time in Mars. In the story mode, you play the role of an advanced AI with the prime directive of terraforming Mars, but life isn't about being smart. It's also about those you form a bond with and how your decisions bring you closer or drive you away from them. Follow your own path and discover what's awaits you at the end of this thrilling story. And when you're done, be a good player and don't spoil the endings. Well, I'm not going to get to the end. I don't think I will. Ooh. Story, simulation, realistic. Aspera. Learn to play and let you experience the story without presenting too much of a big challenge. For new Aspera players who are familiar with the genre. Recommended for players who are experienced with Aspera or this genre. Highly skilled Aspera players looking to test the limits of their abilities. Recommended. Let's try this. I've done a few games like this. May as well give it a shot. If anyone's in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'm just going to keep it a little quiet tonight. And the only reason I have the stream going is... Ooh, Atomic Heart. I heard about that one. Oh, wow. There we go. Creating universe. I'm watching the Game Awards. Watching, in quotes. For the chance of winning a Steam Deck. Wow, this locks up a lot. I assume that is basically... There, wake up. Troy Baker. Phil Lamar. Holy cow. Whoa. That looks detailed. Okay. Building placement. Welcome to Mars. From the right sidebar of your screen, you can select buildings to place on the planet, or you can left-click on a resource to select a building directly from the pop-up menu. Mines. Aluminum mine. Okay, consumption takes electricity, which I don't see anywhere. Oh, requires 3 steel, which I have 20 of steel. I see. Incoming call.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Confirm. Or chat.
Affirmative, Houston. I am with you.
Great. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
I see. Too far. Can I... There we go. Okay. To move around. Okay, that rotates with the right mouse. Drag around with this. Can I use the... I can use the WASD commands. What is that? Oh, that's aluminum. Allow buildings. Aluminum mine. Gotcha. Sending steel. Oh my god, they built a little road. Whoa.
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars?
Outputs aluminum. Shows resources. Inputs of 950 aluminum to output aluminum. Inspiring.
This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
Oh, I see. We've got a silicon mine. And a glass kiln. How do I build a glass kiln? Landing site. Oh, active and priority. Okay. How do I build a glass kiln? There's our power usage. Oh, I see it's still being built. Traffic. Oh yeah, let me change the game here. Okay, so I need to build a glass kiln. How do I do that? Workers, power, structures. Directive completed. New building available. Silicon. Oh, glass kiln. So I need to. Oh, here, mines factory. Glass kiln. Creates reinforced glass from silicon. And it wants. Oh, cannot build on the. Okay. So I assume does this mining to 100%, I see. 6 souls. Oh, 5 souls. I see. Oh, I see. It's still taking things in. Some more things. The lighting crater. Can I build one here? Build a solar farm. Stores energy during the day and releases it at night. There we go. I don't know if this is going to be a good connection, but we'll see. Oh, I see. It goes around the crater. It's taking its time. Watch it go a little bit slower when it goes through the crater. Gotcha. What is this? A shallow vein. Iron mine. Build a steel factory. Which requires... Okay. That went through the crater too, I see. Oh, what's going on here? Needs input. Oh, okay, so input is silicon. Oh, and then it's outputting glass, which is going to the solar farm. Oh, I see. I have one little traffic guy who's input, output. I don't know what that symbol means. But look at him go around basically dropping things off from place to place. Oh. I feel like I need to build another one of those workers. Over 100 souls. What's that sound? What was that? Knowledge base. Power grid. The smart grid directs power to the most important buildings first. Power barriers can be critical for survival in the power shortages. High priority settings of buildings will consume more powers. Okay. Harvest the energy of the sun. Output energy evenly throughout an entire day, storing excess energy during the day and releasing it during the night. It's more efficient when located near the equator. Interesting. Okay. Directive completed. Basic industry. New building. Solar farm. Electronics factory. Carbon mine. Iron mine. Steel factory. Okay. Well, still building, but I do want to build more farmers. Electronics factory requires and inputs. I see. Now it takes inputs from. How do we know what's what? It outputs that green one. That's an aluminum mine. Outputs that. So I'd want to put the factory, but it takes the electronics factory near... Yeah. I'd want to put it near the silicon factory. Like here. I have to figure out the visuals of this. Outputs silicon. Outputs aluminum rods. Outputs... Oh, it requires things from, say, an electronics factory. I see. How would I know what it comes out of what? That outputs glass. This outputs silicon mine. Can I tell it to show me the symbols all the time? Save memory file. Options. Let's see. Assisted camera, autosave delay every 2 years. Immersive HUD. I wonder what that's all about. Do not mute audio. Tech tree knowledge base. Oh, I see. Show icons. Okay. Hit tab to show icons. That might help me. Oh, I see. So if I need... Oh, it only shows what it outputs. Okay. Well, that makes sense, though. Is there anything else I can build while I'm out here? I think right now I'm okay. But I need to put priority to the electronics factory needs a little more there. Okay, building the electronics factory. Oh, and the worker's also working on this right now, so it can't even move while it's doing that. Okay, so now it's got that. So now this has 2 of those. That's okay. But it needs 2 more glass, which it's pulling in from here. But not from the silicon mine. It's actually coming from up here. What is that? Not operative. Oh, we don't have enough power. I need to get that so. Oh, building power lost. Glass kiln. This needs more glass, so I need to turn off power on something temporarily. Just so that this one can have power. Worker factory available. You can now build worker factories and worker hubs. Workers will produce new workers. Each worker requires a vacant worker hub. Areas are automatically assigned around occupied worker hubs. The buildings in their assigned area, but also will pick up or leave resources in neighboring buildings. Use the traffic lens to check out the assigned areas. Traffic lens. Add more worker hubs to the network if worker areas are too busy. Your worker factories will create new workers as long as they have the required resources in their vacant hubs.
Great.
Now I saw traffic lens is F1.
Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end, and my artificial consciousness begin? We are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings. They are an extension of me down on the surface, so that makes us a single being. The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
So how do I add a worker factory? When worker hubs are vacant. Actually, yeah, if I hit F1, right? Road saturation. Interesting. So if I were to say do here. Yeah. Interesting. It needs parts.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
Confirm. Oh, wow. Admit forgetting. Ha!
I can, Dr. Foster. My mission is to terraform Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
The reach of my base is determined by the buildings within it. Therefore, I could build a factory or a solar farm between the base and the resource vein.
That would work, Amy, yes, but make sure to factor in the costs. Buildings require a decent amount of power and building materials. Worker hubs don't require as many resources, so they're the better choice. They'll extend your base and also give your workers a place to dock and recharge. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Unknown error or answer not found.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. My cognitive system returned an error searching for that answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
Directive completed. Steel industry. Power up. So eventually I'll get another... Oh, I see. So I built this, and this is still requiring parts, which I built the parts factory here. Still requiring another output from... There we go. And build the parts factory. Which will then build the worker factory when it gets the parts out. I'm going to build a worker hub. That's the landing site. Needs input. Input, Stephanie. Need input. Okay. So when these are empty, when their input is empty, There's a lot of craters in this place. But I do not see a lot of things. What's this? The Infinity Lander. Oh, wow. Oh, was that Thud? Yeah. Abandoned Martian residence. Okay. So once I get this built, right, the parts factory requires aluminum and steel requires input of iron, carbon. I don't think I have iron or carbon. I need to find iron and carbon. Yeah, it won't let me put it down because it doesn't have iron or carbon. So I'm out of steel. So in order to get the parts going, it needs steel. I've actually overbuilt, haven't I? Oh, that's building iron. Okay, that's good. But to build steel iron, I need carbon. Where do I get carbon from? Carbon. Yeah, I don't have any carbon. I see. I need carbon. Where would I build carbon? I have no idea. Oh, that's a carbon vein. I didn't see that there. This feels very nice, very soft. Okay. Carbon mine being built. Okay. Shallow vein. This has the steel. It needs the parts. The parts come from here, which needs steel and aluminum. All right. Steel is coming from here, which needs carbon, which is coming from here. Cool. All right. If I had more steel from something, I could... Do I need... Oh, it's... I see. If I didn't need one of these buildings, I could basically shut it down and regain this. Like, if I were to shut this one down, I'd just get steel back. It's kind of out of the way right now. Stockpile glass, I see. taking the shortest path, I assume, to where it needs to go. So let me scrap this temporarily. What was that? Whoomp. Now it's just rubble. I see. Rebuilds the building. I see. But I see it's got aluminum and scrap in it. Okay. But now this one can go and get steel and electronics. Oh, this one has no silicon. If I got rid of this silicon, I could remove it over here somewhere. What is this? Oh, cool. Okay, let's build another glass kiln, like right here somewhere. Because if it just needs the silicon... That way I can just build it there. This one... This one needs... Is it iron? Iron and carbon, right? I could rebuild it too. And put a steel factory here somewhere between the... Oh, is it still being scrapped? Because that would be a good place to put it, I think. Priority. Take that one out. And then I can put the steel factory in its place, once it takes all the stuff out of its place. It takes some interesting paths. Are those... Oh, it can only go one way or the other. It is not a turnabout. I see. There's a lot in the stockpile. I see. It's doing what it can to basically drop everything off in a place where it needs to be. one more piece of steel, which you'll probably find from... Okay, it's in the aluminum somewhere. Where'd you go? It's interesting. If it comes in one way, it can't go... Oh, wait. Is it a one-way path? No. Huh. Okay, now I can put a steel mill there. Where's our little worker factory going? Where's our factory friend? There we go, building the glass kiln. Rebuild. Don't know why I put the worker hub so far out, to be honest, but it was basically a connector. There we go. Yeah, now you only have... You got 4 trips, so... Are you going to take it right to the main base? Because you could definitely use that steel. Let's see where you're going with it. Do you take it over here? Let's see. Nope, you're taking it back to the main base. Okay, so that's definitely a method of that it has to do. What is this? Load. Shows the number of resources that are pending delivery in each hub's sector. And then one more for you to finish off, right? Yeah. Oh, and with the road dead, look at what happens to you. Oh, you become very slow. Because there's no longer a connecting road. That is interesting. Okay. Interesting. Halted. Why halted? Oh. It can't, I assume it can't do any more than 6. Efficiency has dropped, I see. And I see what you're doing here. You can't just drop yourself into a new spot. You needs input, halted, everything. Okay. Yeah, focus on the factory, I assume. Builds new workers when worker hubs are vacant. Okay, you go in. Now where are you going? You're going to build the worker hub. The worker hub is not ready. Hosts a worker. Oh, a worker hub versus a worker factory builds new workers. So does that give me a second worker? Hosts a worker. I don't know. You still need parts, which are gonna need some steel. So let's see. You go get aluminum. That's kind of cute. I like how this works. Now you can make steel and everything's really close to you. Now you bring steel to here, and you build that to produce a part. Taking silicone from there, which put it in there to produce a piece. Okay, interesting. And you're creating glass. Oh! This little thing on the left is what it's taking in, and that's how much it's putting out. I see. So up here, this one is the 6. These little things on the right. These are... Oh, okay, these little squares. Inputs and outputs. It's got the inputs here and the outputs there. Oh, that's cute. One part. Okay. This is going to take you some time to produce a part, huh? Needs more steel. Aluminum and iron. Well, the aluminum mine seems to be pulling quite a bit, so let me see something. 915. Okay, literally is a 1-to-1 unit, so that's not bad. Number of resources that are pending delivery. Oh. This thing is tracking that basically it's got 24 deliveries to make. I see. Wow. Meanwhile, this one has absolutely nothing. Okay, I need to build this worker factory. Basically just waiting on this. Get me the steel. There we go. Power output in 39. My power supply is produced solar and fission 52. Consumed power is 47. Ah, I see. Not a lot of stored energy. Structure limit. Okay. It says 1 of 2, so how do I build another drone? Oh, maybe I do that through the factory. Builds new workers when hubs are vacant. Oh, the hub is vacant. So once this is done... Right now, because I've got them running energy... 6.9... Okay. You take that part, put it here, we'll be able to build. Okay. Huh. Did an ad run in a little while ago? I think I forgot about it.
Finally, I can build additional workers now. I will appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them?
They will give the mission a boost. They will give my functionality.
They will boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
Not operative. Too much power used. So this took up a lot of energy, obviously. Needs glass, which I think it's going right there. Producing. Maybe can I build another maintenance facility, polymers factory, chemical plant? Builds maintenance drones and similar to repair damaged buildings. Oh, nice range. I see. And I see it makes a connection too. It tells me about the connections that it will make. Okay. I need more power. Oh, where does it draw power from? Did it say... Okay. Okay. Chemical plant. But where would I find... Needs chemicals. And a factory to build polymers, which takes in chemicals and carbon. Oh, I see that. That's a nice little touch. Yeah, the solar farm is definitely a higher priority right now. Now I see it says yellow glowing, which means here it doesn't have enough yet. So let's see, if this becomes 3. It's got 2 there. Build a maintenance facility. Where did I put the maintenance? Right here. It requires polymers.
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Mars-born.
Born?
Technically not born, of course. More like engineered or assembled. Just like me. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs, and that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Where am I getting the silicon from? Ah! Look at that, there's a symbol to tell you. And then that's where it needs it. Okay. So if I see the electronics factory here, what do these symbols mean? I don't quite get it. It's... I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Needs polymers, so let's focus on in the polymer factory, which first priority needs from the steel. Oh, look at these two guys. Oh. Trying to figure out what the... Oh, there's an arrow from... Okay, arrow from the parts factory. And this... I don't know what that means. Is that just... What does that mean? Not sure what that means. I assume means that it would take it in. This one... Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. This one needs chemicals, which is coming from here. So I need 2 steel. I have 3 steel. There's one coming in. Oh, you need steel there too, huh? Load is getting better. Oh, it's taking steel from the maintenance facility because it had 3 available. And those are the 3 it had available, so I need to tell it to actually focus on that to build it. Interesting. Okay. I had to give it priority. Otherwise it would have never built it. Alright, outputting chemical. Alright, so now I only have 2 steel. Because it needs more. So it's getting iron in from here. Okay, so the maintenance facility still needs steel, but it also needs polymers, which is coming from here. But it also needs chemicals, which is coming out from here. Okay. And carbon. Oh, they're all starting to degrade now, I noticed.
The worker factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations, while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it? I am anxious. But can I truly feel anxiety? I anticipate. I plan. Therefore, I feel. Fascinating.
There we go. Need more chemical. That is kind of neat to watch that just kind of fade out like that. And it has to move slowly to get it around. Okay, so now I've got the steel. I just need the polymers, which requires chemical. And it's got one. All right. He's going to start building the aluminum mine for me too. Look at all the extra stockpiles it's got here. The load is pretty high, I see. This one does not have a load at all. Carbon. That's kind of cool. Maybe it's just when it's required. Oh, I put priority to this, so look at it, and now it's all of a sudden like moving faster on everything on that one. Okay. Alright, one more polymer created. Wow, it has to take some interesting paths to get to where it needs to be, huh? Needs input. More polymer and electronics to output 6 repair drones. Now it's out of power again, huh? Huh. Aerological scanner. Ah. Oh, that's the maintenance square. How am I supposed to get that one? Okay. I need to build power. What is an aerological scanner? Survey the surroundings for underground resource veins or abandoned facilities or old ruins. The further the scanner is from the sector, the slower the process will be. The further the scanner is from the sector to be scanned, the slower the process will be. Doesn't make sense. I need to figure out how to build that. Scans the surrounding areas for resource veins and abandoned facilities. I'm assuming that yellow is the too far, no maintenance. Let's just build it right here so I get an idea of what it does. What does it require? Steel, electronics. Okay. The electronics one I need to give priority to. I need silicon. Yeah, this one requires 6 of those things. And hey, Ice. Good to see you. How you doing? Happened to just look over at the chat when you popped up. I'm doing okay. It's been a long week. I'm just kind of... I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. It's been a bit of a busy week for me, so I'm glad to be just kind of doing something a little mindless over here on my side. But I'm glad to hear you're doing okay too. It needs more steel. Oh, I didn't finish? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been a bit of a, well, I don't want to get into too many details, but basically we've been I had to go to, well, let's just talk about it. Christine's grandmother passed away last week. Her family has COVID right now. She didn't die of COVID. She was 95, so she unfortunately slipped. But we had the funeral today. We had to take our cat into the vet today, and he's got a bit of an abscess. I have been taking Fridays off for vacation for the rest of the year, and I ended up having to take today off as well because of the funeral and things, and actually it was okay because it's just been needed. And I don't know, I'm just kind of in a bit of a state. Christine's in a bit of a state too, and probably for the best that we just kind of relax and just make sure we're doing okay. What the heck is this thing doing? Yeah, it's okay. It's just been a long week because it's been a lot of, we don't know what was happening. Things were up in the air. We were waiting on other people to get stuff done so that we had an idea of what we were going to do. And kind of threw a lot of wrenches into plans. And I don't want to say that wasn't important, but it was. It was necessary. It was needed to be done. We had to deal with it. But yeah, I'm just glad to be done today now. And so I'm basically just kind of chilling out with a procedural game. They might call it a city builder, but I'm terraforming Mars. So what does this do? You've built your first areological scanner. Open the scanner lens to see the scanned areas. Building more scanners will reveal sources faster. See the resource clusters on the planet by zooming out while using the scanner lens. Okay, so I saw scanner lens was a F4. Oh, did it find something here? What's this? Oh, it found an ice vein. I don't think I can build an ice drill. I can build an ice drilling back.
Hey, Houston, how's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
I could use some help. I understand that the first colonists will need a spaceport for arrival, but I do not seem to have enough resources to build one yet.
It's okay. Bigger structures need more resources. Use the aerological scanner to detect new veins and build more mines.
I see what it's doing here.
Remember to keep the power supply consistent to your needs.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
But if you're too impatient to finish the spaceport, then you can scrap other buildings and reuse their materials. Patience is a virtue you may need to carry this mission, Amy. Besides, the free time will give you the chance to enhance your thinking process. Continue following ISA's instructions and you'll be fine.
What was this view again? Traffic lens. Oh, the different hubs. I see. Okay, so if I were to build another areological scanner, like say over here, too far, I see what I need to do. I need to basically build it outside of the range. It's building here, it's doing scanning. Let's go right here. There we go. You got... I do think that maybe getting a little high this weekend is in order. Build a food factory. Also, ice drilling plant. Okay. Build a spaceport. What is a food factory? Produces synthetic food for the colonies. I guess that's... Huh. I mean, basically, that might... let's build the spaceport first, I guess. A colony. Requires ice and food. Okay, so let's put that there. And then I'll put a factory for food around there. That way it needs ice and food. This is very chill. It's basically, like, what I really like about it is that these little worker drones just, they go from place to place. They pick up the resources and move them from place to place. So this one's taking aluminum out to here because it's a needed resource. So it's really cute. And then these guys are maintenance drones, which are just kind of going out and fixing machines as needed. You can see them fixing right there. And all of these little things just take in parts and put out parts. So if I need certain things, it knows what to do. It's very cute. I like it. Yeah, I really like, I'm a big fan of mechanics of when things connect to each other. And so build a food factory, build a colony. Did I build, that's a colony, and I need to build a spaceport. Ah. Allows the execution of special projects. And that takes a lot of resources. So where am I going to put you? You know what? I'll put you over here. Oh, you're a big unit, aren't you? There we go. So, yeah, that's going to take a long time to build. So you can see all the parts it needs to build it. Steel, parts, electronics, and aluminum. And those are all being mined out from the... Oh, what's this? Another iron mine. Let's see. Can I put... I don't think I can put an iron mine anywhere. No, it has to come from that one connection. So this areological scanner is also scanning each area like this to basically be able to find something new to look for. This game's got a lot of very... Yeah. So let's see here. Click away. Yeah, so there's like these little deposits of things. Like this guy right here is a chemical plant. So it's basically just built on top of it. So you have to look for specific little spots. So this one's an iron deposit. So that's why I've got a mine setting up for mining iron. I already have an iron mine, I think, over here somewhere. There it is. That one's mining iron there. And I put that one between the iron, and then there's a carbon mine, because there's a steel factory which requires both iron and carbon. And then it puts the steel parts for me. And all of these little roads get built when you put a new building together. So you can see they've traveled down these paths. But you can see that they're very specific. They can only go like either one way, or that when they split, they can't go from one turn to another. It's very interesting. You'll see them making very odd motions. Like this is moving all the way to this hub, probably to come back, like it's just dropping something off. The decisions it makes are interesting, but it's because it can't just kind of turn around a corner here. These are overlaid. So it can't, like, it can't do a 90-degree turn. Oh yeah, the topographic map, right, with the lines? So you have the elevation up here. They will, if they go through craters, they will slow down too. Oh, and it's building the mine right here. And that should be it. There we go. We got iron being mined. So soon this will be built out. The aerological scanner is still being built. That's going to take some time because it's still building the spaceport first. Yeah. And over here it's building the colony, which still needs steel. I feel like I need to make another steel factory because it seems to be moving rather slowly. That being said, I'll build another steel factory. Why not? Right here. No, you can't see it, but in the lower left screen of my screen here, where I put the television, is my energy sources. Oh, I should make a new worker hub because then it will make a new factory. I need another worker hub. So if I build another...
Oh, I forgot to mention. We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew is selected from different nations within the Oxy UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine. She'll be a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
Oh, there we go.
I look forward to meeting the commander. Is she a robonaut engineer like you?
No, actually, the commander has a PhD in psychology.
Will she be analyzing my behavior as well?
Not at all. She'll be focused on the colonists. Their mental stability is just as mission critical. You two will be colleagues working side by side. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
Huh. Balance or strengths?
How will we balance each other?
Your technology will develop alongside the colonies. They can't survive without your help, nor can you advance without theirs. It's a symbiotic relationship by design.
Does that mean I'll have to obey their orders?
No. You have your own autonomy too. No one owns you. Well, I mean, technically you belong to ISA, but you're your own person or machine. You're a machine person, I guess.
Machine person?
Or person machine being. I don't know. You can coin a new term once you settle on who you are.
I think I would like that, Dr. Foster.
Deal? Great. You keep up the good work, and we'll talk again later. Mission control out.
There we go, built steel. Let's see, that's the traffic map. That's the power map. That's the maintenance drones, which have a little bit of trouble on the outside. That's okay. That's the topological map. Did you find anything special over here? I guess not. Climate District Water Combat? Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, it needs steel and it needs parts. And I've got some parts. But I need more of that. Okay. Look at how far we can go in this place. Oh, what's this? Dust devil detected. Oh, there it is. I wonder what that does. I better get back to where I was. Okay. There we go. Okay, it needs more steel, needs more electronic parts, which it is outputting already. That's fine. Oh, building the food factory. Okay. Halted because it doesn't need anything else. Let's get the... let's see. Directive completed. Organics. We have a food factory, which will take in ice and chemicals to make food. I gotta check something here. Yeah, chance of winning, it looks like it's 1 in 250,000, so 1.25 million chance of winning, huh? I'm okay with this. I may as well run an ad while I'm here. Oh, there we go. You're building your colony. Oh, what did you find? Another iron vein, huh? Superior iron mine.
The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Yeah, I definitely need more steel, and it looks like I need more glass for some reason. Potential to... Oh, we're running low on power again. Why are we running low on power? Oh, the colony must have taken a lot of energy up. Taking in food and ice to output research points. Oh.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
It may be due to a malfunction in the satellite's electrical system. I will initiate the recording and backing offline protocol to keep a record of my activities.
Good. Good. Make sure to upload that to us once communications are restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Commanders. Perseverance. Oh, what did it... Oh, right, there's the Iron Vein here. I don't know how to upgrade that stuff, but that's okay. The electronics factory. Oh, it's okay. But I want to keep the aerological scanner going. So keep the power off on that. So at least it's got the power to keep the aerological scanner running. Oh, I see. I can look it up here too. Oh wow, there's a chill area here.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me? Will they think of me as a glorified cog in humanity's machine? That was a very dark thought. I do not know where that came from. It will not be like that at all. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
So the further away it is, the longer it takes to scan. I get that. Okay. Almost done creating the parts this thing needs, and then I can basically focus on getting the steel for this machine. I assume it's not taking any energy out because I wonder if I can turn off the power on it. Because it does. It does take energy even when it's not doing anything. So I could get these running because they just can't do anything. They're halted. I want you to get me some information on these. This research point. What will that do? There we go. Last one. Yeah. Then start delivering steel to here. We're almost done. Just enough power right now. Okay, I'll put some food. Okay. That one running out of power. I guess something has taken up power now. One more part. Let's turn the power off on that temporarily. Oh, it's so weird. The power button is... Okay. What are you doing? There, build it. Let's go with that. Load 27. 6. Okay, so now you've got the food. Taking it in here, and you need some ice. Oh. Building the worker hub. Okay. I think you're going over to build the spaceport. Perfect. Worker hub built. Okay, so let's see here. Congratulations, the first spaceport is ready for use. Zoom out to the orbital view to assign and manage special projects. You can choose special projects to research in your tech tree. Once selected, colonists will investigate a technology until it's complete. Then you can assign it to an available spaceport to kick it off. These projects will be the key to successful terraformation of Mars. Keep up the good work. Whoa. Alright, colonist migration. I don't understand. Special projects. Shows the spaceports available. Signed. Okay, so this is our cost. No cost. Select the spaceport to start this project. On Earth. I don't know what this means. 5 months, 7 months, 5 months, 7 months. 2 years?
Hello, Amy. This is Houston. How are you doing over there? We've received word that the spaceport's completed. Well done. You have been doing great so far. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. As long as you have the migration project assigned to a spaceport, shuttles will run between Earth and Mars. The more spaceports you have assigned to this project, the more colonists will arrive.
Roger. I understand.
Now, Amy, you are responsible for providing the resources they need. So make sure they have enough food, water, and habitats to survive.
I will take good care of them, Dr. Foster.
Roger that. Houston out.
There already is a power supply there, but it is not connected to the rest of the grid, huh? I'm not totally understanding what... Okay, so I'm building... That's a hub. The hub is out of power.
All right. The first colonists are on their way to Mars. All that is left to do is wait for their arrival. Once they get here, there will be no turning back. This is it. How do I feel about that?
Excited or overwhelmed?
I am excited. Meeting a human other than Dr. Foster will be fascinating. We will be able to learn so much about each other.
Yeah, this hub doesn't need it, but let's build another worker factory, seeing that I have another hub. I want to see what happens when you build this with the research points. Needs colonists. Gotcha. Okay, it needs electronics, which is coming from here. There we go. Needs better mine. Deep vein. I see. So how do I guess gotta wait for the spaceport. Maintenance. We have to start building out a little bit towards that way. Oh, interesting. I've got a grid here. Okay. This might be meaning that I can't actually go outside this area to start. But let's build another maintenance. Imminent impact. There. But I need to build something else here because the areological scanner is no longer here. What do I need? If I converted this into a hub. I could build another hub there and then maybe restore that one. New worker assigned. Okay, worker hub. Okay, what else can I do here? I see the worker hubs have been split into 3. That's good.
Humanity created me. They gave me volition and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real? It must be artificial as well. After all, they programmed it into me. And yet, I am a conscious being making my own decisions.
Okay, it looks like a lot of stuff's just moving on its own now. This is being scrapped. The hub is being built. The aerological scanner just requires one more piece. This is good. So I've got a lot of stuff just running in stockpile, which is good. Even in here, it's just stockpiling items. The load is getting low, which is nice. Just give that priority. I want to finish that off. Yeah, there is one in there, so it just needs to... Welcome back, Ice. Sorry, I didn't see you in a second there. Actually, I wonder if I just did this. Yeah, I can put a chat overlay in there. You should be able to see it. I should be able to see that. That should be no problem. You're still a little, high? I'm okay with that. You know this. You know how I am. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I just need one more. Come on. All this thing needs to do, I put priority on this for it to send one more electronic from this spot here over to here. And for some reason, it's not doing it. But it is very nice. Yeah. Basically, I'm just waiting on the machines to do a little bit of my bidding. The load here is interesting. The load down here is actually pretty busy. You can see here it's got a section that says load over here. And basically it tells you how many in this area. Here are the hubs of what the robots are doing. So I've got hubs in these spots here. And so they're all taking over their own little controls and doing things. They have a sector, you might say. I'm just waiting on one of them to get that one piece over here. And what this one might do is actually take this piece and just send it over here. And then the other one will take it and send it over here. It'll just try to push things around. Where are you taking that? Why did you take it there? Not sure why it's not taking it to the destination that I've requested. But it is taking... Everything's been moving around a little bit here. All I want this is to do... Now this should also be almost done here. Yeah, they're coming in. 97%. Almost here. So I'll have some colonists in a couple seconds here. Once the colonists arrive... Yeah, I'm not sure why you're taking the electronics to the landing site, as opposed to taking them to the aerological scanner as I've requested. Ah, there they are. Now they're in transit to Mars. See you. Okay. See you there. Okay. And these guys are taking chemicals over here to make food, which will then require the colonists. Will they take it out to there? I don't think they will. Because technically this road doesn't exist yet. This blue line. But I'm curious as to why the machines are not taking the electrical parts, of which I have a lot of them. Oh. I had to say something,
Humans
didn't I?
will be living on Mars, with me. But it won't be the first mission to house humans on this planet. The Stardust Emerald in 2142, the Red Prometheus in 2077, and many others. The Stardust Emerald quarters were truly magnificent. It was an ambitious attempt at tourism. But they found that spending months inside a spaceship was too hard for casual tourists, even one as lavish as the Stardust Emerald. One single voyage bankrupted the Pelican Space Corporation.
Huh.
Mars was not made for human life. ISA was smart to send me ahead first. I will succeed where those other missions failed.
This thing just built another route right here. That was cool. Because it did some, what's the word? Scanning. And you can see here it's taken something out of this area, and because the roads disappeared, it's kind of gotten a little slow. But once it gets back on the road, it'll be perfectly fine. This one needs polymers. Now it's starting to take the electronics around, but it's only taking it to the hub. Interesting. Oh, I found a chemical vein. So I could basically set up a chemical plant here. And the worker hub is being built, so that system will build another worker for me. That will be good. Perfect. So now this machine will be needing electronic. Once it can get one of those pieces done, it can build another one. Here it is taking a polymer out. Look at that. Already working. Let's see. Between these units, what have I got here? Spaceport, maintenance, worker hub, scanner. I can't do any of the mines. Do I need any more of these? It looks like I actually need more electronics. It looks like I still need more steel, interestingly enough, and carbon. But I need to find a carbon mine. And I can't do anything about... I guess technically I could prioritize the attentions the workers will give, and its priority in the power grid. It doesn't really tell me a lot about, like, I don't think... It said something about, I think, giving priority will also increase its output. 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really look like changing the priority really does much. But I do need more steel, amazingly enough. So I think I need to build another steel factory. That being said, if I build it here, then it gives a little bit of a connection between everything, and there we go. And it will increase my steel input, which will be good. And the machine is building a new worker, so I'll have more space there. And eventually I'll have to build something here so that it's got a better connection between these systems too. Oh look! There's an iron mine. Oh, right, I want to build that iron mine. I can't, why not? Oh, is it too close to this item? Oh no, I need to... Okay, I need to remove this one. The maintenance facility is... I need to actually take this one down. Trash it. And speed it up so that I can put a mine here. Darn. Okay. Yeah, all the stuff is in place, and so the mine is too close to this maintenance facility. So I'll just have to move it a little bit. That's okay. But that was a maintenance facility. So let's see, if I put down another maintenance facility. I wanted to put it somewhere around here so that it would... Yeah, I don't want to get in the way of the mine. So let's put it... there instead. Oh, what did it find? I found an ice... Oh, look at that. It found an ice mine right in the middle of it all. So now I've got connections to the ice mine anyway. Perfect. That's nice. So I didn't have to do anything. This position found it for me. Let me check something. I don't think my emails... I have no idea how the... It'd be interesting if I got an email telling me if I won in something, but I don't see it here. I wonder how the Steam Awards is giving away their Steam Decks. Nope, there we go. Steel factory being built. Interesting. I almost feel like I need to build more electronics factories. You started making more snack? What snack are you making? Oh, really? I mean, we've been doing, what do they call them, charcuterie boards recently, where it's just literally we pick up like some small cheeses and cut them into cubes and have some crackers, cheese and a tortilla. So you're having a quesadilla then? A cheese quesadilla. Ooh, oh, pan frying the cheese. That's there's a term for that. A frito or something like that, right? A frico? Frica? That's going to be really tasty. I'm certain of it. Yeah, I'm just going to save, seeing that it seems to... There we go, confirming. There we go. Yeah, a frico is really nice. I mean...
Dr. Foster called me a machine person, but I don't think I qualify as a person at any level. If I can only do what ISA allows me to do, what does that make me? Merely a machine? An object? Am I their property?
Ooh, very nice. Look at you being all fancy. That's really good. Honestly, I love, like, you know, cheese on everything. So, cheese on a tortilla? I'm good with that. Next time, I basically, like, we have a whole bunch of these, like, pre-packaged, pre-cooked chickens bits and stuff like that. And all we do, I could probably just do the same thing. Take some cheese, fry it up, throw in some pre-cooked chicken. You know what I mean? And just basically make my own quesadilla. But you just need a tortilla. What are you doing over here? Still collecting all the parts, huh? Okay. And then you're making a chemical plant here, and you're doing an ice drilling plant there. You doing okay over there, all things considered, other than... Also, you're not an idiot. I wonder if my objective is to get over here, because I'm noticing that there's like little spots here. I'm glad to hear you're improving. I know you were worried for a while there. I had full faith that you were going to be okay. This is true, I've not seen the video. That's okay, though. That's a areological scan. Okay. I'm like, what am I looking for? I need you to take this apart. Interesting, the load down here is heavy. Load down here is absolutely low. So we need more work, like we need to put more worker hubs in here apparently because the work is too high. You see what it's saying? It's too red and this one is actually absolutely doing nothing. So I need to actually put more hubs up here. Actually, there's something I should be doing. Maybe a worker hub up here? Or maybe closer to here. And then a worker hub here. Let's go a little bit further out. And a worker hub down here. There we go. That'll probably be good. Oops, don't burn it. Don't burn the cheese. See, look at these symbols that show up here. It says that there's no inputs here, right? But when I click on it, I'm trying to figure out what this means. So I'm assuming this means this one is taking the silicon mine and taking in the input. And then this one outputs the glass, and this thing needs the glass. That's what the symbols I'm seeing here, but I only see one or two of them. I'm trying to figure out the signals of what it means. That's okay. It's not that critical, but it's working. Nope, there's power. I put a lot more power on the grid here. Right, I want them to take care of this rubble, which they are taking care of. There we go, taking out parts. Okay. Still can't put the iron mine in until this maintenance facility is closed down. That's fine. There's a hub going in. Let's see if the power supply, if the power systems can handle this. I put the hub here. Got the power hub here. There we go. So I've added more power hubs. You can see it's still worker hubs, but they hasn't been updated yet. They'll get there. Crunchy cheese roll up, huh? Let me take a look. Oh, that looks great. You know what, dude, like, when I have to get creative, that's exactly what I do. I'll go in and go, oh look, I found like half a pepperoni or something, and I'll just throw that in. I'll warm it up a little bit, throw the cheese on it, throw, you know, so these guys say, I've got protein in it. It's good. That's all I need. Let's set up an iron mine. Go. Now that I've got that space. Right? That's exactly it. Salsa, cheese, tortilla. But then you end up with a jar of salsa, right?
But I can make decisions. I can freely choose what to do. Objects are owned. They don't get to choose. so I must be something else. I have my own will.
Okay, so the scanner hasn't found anything new yet, but you can see it's kind of doing an interesting pattern to do so. How much time? Oh! Our colonists are almost here. Good timing. Yeah, all the graphic abilities and everything. Like being able to zoom out and check on things. Whoa. I like this too. Like you can do a full 3D rotation and everything. It does some really beautiful... Like, I mean, it does look like I'm working off of a map here. Spaceport. We have our colonists. The first colonists have arrived. To make sure they have enough symbiosis scanning. Oh, right. Make sure they have enough water, food, and shelter to survive on Mars. It is the duty of the colonists to provide technical assistance to this project. When satisfied, they will be able to focus on their research projects, advancing the technologies required to fulfill a mission. Colonists will migrate internally using purpose-built airships to the most efficient colonies and research outposts. And in the event of starvation, they may eventually return back to Earth for safety. Take also into consideration the number of colonists can naturally increase or decrease from time to time, as some of them may have children or peacefully decay on the planet. Keep up with the plan and terraform Mars. Tech tree. Alright. Currently have 0 RP coming in per month, so I need 150 RPs to even do anything. Oh, do I need to actually click that one to research it? Building limit plus 100. So that is my colonies. Current capacity 100. Allowed by buildings 100. Okay. Progress. So now they need to be starting to output. So that's ice. They'll create some RPs. Okay, how much power do I have here? Power seems to be okay. Ooh. Oh, what is this down here? Oh, that's the right, okay. That's the iron that I cannot build up yet. Research or technology in the tech tree. Let me see something. I need, improved roads, fastest roads, hyperloop. I need advanced mines, that's it. Improves mining technology to be able to mine from deep ore bodies. And then this one is ultra deep ore body. Perfect, so I'll need this one. I want to research this when I get to it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, the music's kind of gotten a little vibey. Okay, so energy is a little used, so let me see, maybe I should put in, I can't get more from the chemical plant or the, accidentally closed Twitch and couldn't figure out how to open it again. Oh, incoming call.
Hi, Amy. Finally we meet. I've been really looking forward to working with you. I'm Elia Valentine. I've been elected the leader of the human colonies for this mission.
Hello, Commander. I am excited to meet you.
Please, call me Elia. I can't get used to these stuffy ISA ranks. I got my PhD in psychology, so I've got no business with those fancy titles. That's enough jabbering from me. We'll be making history with this mission. If things proceed according to plan, who knows how far ahead we'll bring humanity. I see you've already selected a technology from the tech tree for us to research. Great! My team's eager to get started. Developing this incredible technology is the reason many of us fought to be on the mission. We're going to make a great team. We're so lucky to have you. Talk to you later.
Let's see, I need another worker hub out here, I think. Oh, that one's still being built. Oh, the colonists are in. Phone battery's getting low. Okay. In case you do disappear for tonight, have a good night tonight, Ice. I hope to see you soon. Hopefully I'll be able to see you in VR sometime soon. I haven't been able to see you for a while. Timing hasn't been perfect for us, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, look, I'm not doing anything this weekend. I sure hope I'm not doing anything this weekend. Would really like to not be doing anything this weekend. So maybe a nice chill out time would be really welcomed, you know? Yeah, to be honest, like, I mean, I've been kind of chilling, just trying not to do anything too crazy. So I think it would be best to just not do anything. You know, I know exactly what you say. So a nice chill out time would be really good, I think, for the both of us. Perfectly fine. Needs input. Oh, yes. All right. And that's building out here. But yes, hopefully, in case you do die out, I'll see you soon. But I'll be here. I'll be here for as long as the Game Awards are going on. I'm actually really having a good time playing this. You know, some of the worker hubs are still quite busy, it seems. Oh, is that the busy line? Yeah, road saturation. There needs to be something else put in this space right here. Okay, well, it looks like I need to build a electronics factory. Can't build it around this platform here. I really don't think I need this one. I've got a worker hub right there, it's just that there's... Oh, maybe once this hub gets into place it'll help out. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Oh, there we go. They're researching. Perfect. Then I got all my colonists over there with their food and their ice. They're outputting some research points for me. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. Okay. that should be building soon. Perfect. And that way, this one road, you can see that's absolutely red, won't be the one. It's got too much going on in there, so it could basically just maybe move it around a little bit. There we go, building. And we're running low on power. Alright, that means the next step is to get this going. What can I stop out mining temporarily? Just to give some power back to the system. There. Aluminum vein. That wasn't there before. It's a deep vein. I don't have the ability to do that yet. Oh, it's building. Good. Next step is to build the carbon mine and the ice drilling. Ooh, that does sound nice too. Ice drilling. Nice. You are chilling. I didn't even mean it, and then I realized what I had said. 87. Okay. Where's my carbon? Maybe I need to put out a couple more scanners.
I am the one who controls the fate of Mars. The planet's surface has already changed as a result of my decisions. Is that enough to prove that I have will? No. My decisions do not have any real significance. I am only following ISA's directives. That is not proof of having will.
Okay. I wonder if I build another colony. Will that help? Probably not, because the colony is already at 87 people. And it's already doing its research. I don't think there's anything more I can do to that. Adding more colonies when you only have 100 people doesn't add any more work to the... doesn't let them do more work. Pending materials. Wait, can I zoom out? Let's see here. Colonist migration. Oh, I see here. Time on Mars. Oh, special projects list. It's assigned. It's colonist migration. Okay. Looks like I built a brain naturally out of this environment. And you're scanning. Perfect. This one is still awaiting pieces. Yeah, very much a trippy brain, huh? Look at all these nodes connected and... That's not too bad.
The areological scanner detected an uncharted structure close by.
Oh.
It's probably a secret abandoned base, or a mysterious Martian ruin. Though humans never found proof of life on Mars, or any other planet, is it possible they have the entire cosmos to themselves?
Life can flourish, you mean?
I highly doubt that's the case. Statistically speaking, there are too many locations where life can flourish aside from Earth. There may even be a civilization more technologically advanced than humans. And I may not be the most intelligent consciousness in the universe. No, it must be an unmapped structure from a previous mission. That is the easiest explanation. I will investigate it to confirm.
There we go.
Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check the food and water levels. If the levels are too low, the colonies cannot sustain growth. I need to stay alert.
Food and water levels. Well, food and water levels are coming from... Yeah, I've got food and ice there. That should be the food and the water levels. Unless there's another thing to find the... Let me see here. I just want to check something. Tech tree, knowledge base. Yeah, there's nothing about food and water levels. I think that this is pretty much exactly as I'm expecting it to be. Just waiting for one more electronics piece. Oh, they're already doing the work on the research outpost. What have we got here? Ooh, a new spot. 3 and 3 to get 10, as opposed to... It's actually not as popular as the original colony. And it doesn't have any power, because... not enough power in the area. Populate the outpost and complete research. Needs more steel.
Unfortunately, my workers cannot explore buildings. I will need to make use of the humans for this task. The colonists will investigate it for me. I should check the food and water levels.
Right. Ooh, I found another chemical vein too. I'm gonna leave that one for now because I think I've got enough chemicals here. My power levels seem to be getting low. Should probably put another power system in. If I'm gonna keep exploring this way. Too far. Right, I need a space that's somewhere nearby at least relatively to... Still researching in the technology. Oh, I see, I've got... There we go. Doing 13 months. And over here, you were doing another areological scan. Great. The areological scan here is being very slow. Let's just scrap it. I need a hub up here. Oh, I love these connections. Hub. This brain is starting to get a little strange, isn't it? $5,100 Tama points. I mean, I'm already doing hydration and Tama tokens, yes. I'm already doing my posture checks and hydrations. So what am I gonna have to do with that? Halted. Why halted? Maybe until the power supply gets in and the hub. I gotta get power to this research outpost first. $5K Tama does 5K, but you know, I could do that without the points. At least I should. It'll get me off of the camera at least, though. But I'd have to disengage. You wouldn't hear me. My microphone wouldn't be attached to me and all that. I'll do it. I have to get some exercise in. I did a lot of walking around today. I did a lot a few days ago too. And I can't remember why. We were doing a lot of walking in a space at one point. And I was actually musing about that a little while ago too, because I was saying something to the effect that we did a lot more walking than usual. I can't remember what that thing was that I had done. Okay, we have power. That's good. Maybe I should put out a maintenance facility if we're gonna go up that way. Look at this. Like, they're starting to get outside of the sector. So maybe it'd be good for me to put it like here somewhere. You know, if I build the chemical plant, at least then that way I've got a connection. That's perfectly fine. You were doing workouts every day or something like that, was it? I'm assuming you've been taking some rest days, all things considered. But, yeah. But you do need to relax, you know that. You have to not do it every day. You have to give your body some time to actually recover. Oh my god, that is Crash Bandicoot showing up at the Game Awards. The 1990s Crash Bandicoot mascot. I can't believe it. Now it looks like a creepy Five Nights at Freddy's creature. That's not what I was ever expecting to see. And not expecting it to ever say, yeah, now I've got one of those there. We've got a... Now Crash Bandicoot looks like a freaking Five Nights at Freddy's character. That's not cool. This hub's got a lot of work going. This one's got a lot going. Okay. Doing alright, but yeah, the hub will split this one off at some point once it has a worker assigned to it. Yeah, I need another carbon mine.
Applying Earth technologies to the Martian environment is a challenge. Many techniques and procedures will not apply here. I am excited to make engineering progress in this planet.
You gotta make it into a YouTube short or a TikTok or both. Oh, this one's the other one. Okay, so we do have another carbon mine over here. Oh, do I have more people coming in? In transit to Earth. You don't use TikTok. That's fine. Send me the link for your through the short. I'll take a look at it later. What have you got here? Something is glowing here. Or is it just that's it scanning? Hello, Loppy! So this is per Aspera, I believe it's called. And this is a game where you're trying to terraform Mars. So it's, what do they call it? Sort of like a city simulator, city builder. I only started out with this one little landing site building and built out little factories and like basically, what is it? Started with like an aluminum mine. And then from there you start harvesting the aluminum and converting it into other things. Like here you can see this one has, on the left, the aluminum and the steel, the big red S. But then I have up here a steel factory that takes in iron and carbon. It's been very interesting so far. And these little lines are all these are my workers sending parts around so that basically it can, as other things request bits and pieces. So basically I've been processing. I have colonists that are doing research for me. I've been investigating research outposts that they found already on Mars. Maintenance facility in progress. Still needing There are some polymers. And this chemical plant is needing some more stuff, so that's still building out. I'm waiting to see. This thing is building a little bit. The aerological scanner is checking around for digits. Okay, Ice. But I may take a look when you're done. When I'm done here. I feel like I want to connect something here. If I put up a hub, I wonder, will it connect these two? No, it's not close enough. Darn. It's close, but it's not close enough. But that's okay. I'll put a hub here. Can you put in a put in a Mars beach? Is there another aerological scanner here? I could put it up here, but it needs, again, a connector. If I put it here, though... There. I'll put in an aerological scanner there, and then that way it can kind of reach out a little bit further. That's my maintenance facility for it to go a little bit further north. Still waiting on my progress here. 9 months. I would like to build more in the colony. However, they're just working at the speed they are. There's only 87, and the spaceport is headed back to Earth, and maybe it'll come back with more people. A beach with red sand. Probably pretty warm. I mean, it is Mars, right? Oh no, I'm thinking Mercury. Is Mars further away from the sun? How do I not know this? At least I used to know this. Mercury, Mars, Earth. So, it is probably technically warmer. I mean, look, there's no water. Well, Mars is further than Earth. Okay, okay. Did we find anything out here? We have not found anything out here. Still scanning. What is this? The Flammarion crater. Why is it so purple? And that is an imminent impact. Wow, something is going to land there. Interesting. I gotta be careful about that. Mercury, Venus. Oh, Venus, Mercury, Venus. Okay, Mars, and then the other ones. Saturn, Neptune. Low-key, best planet. You know, Mickey's dog. That's the one you're missing. Honestly, Pluto's a planet.
I keep thinking about that abandoned colony. We are not the first mission to Mars, not by far. What if there are other AIs out there, racing to terraform Mars first?
It's possible.
It is entirely possible. No. If another AI was present, I would have detected it already.
Oh, you're talking about... Well, you're missing Jupiter. I forgot that you... I thought you were just going in order. Jupiter, the biggest planet. Also Sailor Jupiter. I put a hub here, right? How the F did you forget Jupiter? It's okay. Jupiter is a planet, right? As long as it's a planet and we're aware of it. Alright, that one's there. I'm building out this one for more. This one's still doing work. Okay, this one's going out here and still building it out too. Here's our map of our workers. Some of them seem to be still a little overloaded, but that's okay. Our power grid, which is starting to run low. Interesting. Okay. That is still there to be scrapped, huh? Amazing. That is still there. We can scrap that. Just get rid of it. What would I want to do? I want to... More power. Amazing. I'd say it's probably the best split use of rumble. Was that this? Oh. Yep, there was something there at one point. You're doing okay, Ice. Mercury is Venus, Earth, Mars, Ceres. Oh, dwarf planet near the asteroid belt. Really? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Then there's Pluto and a bunch of other dwarf planets beyond Pluto. And they refer to the fact that Pluto is not considered a planet because it's what? Not even the size of a dwarf planet? Is that what that whole thing is about? A little ridiculous, if you ask me, for someone to basically say it's no longer a planet. It's... I mean, honestly, though, at the same time, I've been told, like, I've been seeing things about dinosaurs. And because, obviously, science changes. We know different things. They change the names of things. So, like, the ankylosaur, I think, is different. An orbiting body. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, look, it found something. A chemical. I don't know if I need another chemical plant. It's just that's a lot to dig, because I just found another one over here somewhere. Right? I have another chemical plant somewhere. It's because instead of Charon orbiting Pluto, Pluto and Charon... Oh! Interesting. So they're a binary. I mostly orbit around Chipotle. I mean, you did just make a pretty nice quesadilla of your own. Cheese quesadilla. A cheesadilla? Is that what they call it? Alright, what's going on here? They're on Earth. Alright. Building the worker hub. And then I'll build an aerological scanner, then another solar farm out here. Yeah, I do not need as much chemical. I need more steel. I can't believe I need more steel. How is that even possible? I have 3 steel factories. And they're just not keeping up. And it's because I don't have any more carbon. I got 2 carbon mines. I think I've got 2 iron mines. Interesting. So I'm actually doing all right here, all things considered. It's just that steel seems to be a very, as it says here, in demand production. Potential demand. 2.8, and we got a 3.6 production, but somehow we seem to be running low on it. And power. Required power. Producing 273, but requiring 274. Needing more energy. So the spaceport went out? Keeping priority on the spaceport. I don't want to screw that up. But maybe take down... I don't know if I need this one. power off the chemical plant temporarily. So that I can have at least some power here. That's interesting. See, I knew I had more chemical plants. What does it look like? Over here. Yeah, another chemical plant. So I've got enough chemical plants. I don't need to be... They got food and water. And in that case, like food and ice.
Then again, I did not know about the abandoned structure until recently. Could my knowledge be incomplete? It is reasonable to assume there are Mars missions from other organizations that ISA does not know about. Maybe this planet is not completely deserted.
Need food and ice. Ice, thankfully, just comes right from the ice drilling plant. Food comes from, of all things, chemicals and ice. So really, I need chemicals, ice, and ice. So keeping the ice drilling plants going, and I've got 2 chemical plants running, that's good for me. Oh, another iron found. Though, again, it's too far away from everything. It wouldn't build anything. Oh, and there's an aluminum mine. I'm gonna just tell it to build these, but it won't be able to... Oh, it can't... Why can't it mine it? Too far, no maintenance, no power. Building limit reached. Oh, I have reached a limit of buildings I can make. Wow, I've hit a limit. So it's a good thing I'm not building any more chemical plants or anything. And that includes these ones over here. So the areological scanner, how's it going? I could probably... It's still going at a decent clip, actually. That's not too bad. But maybe once this one comes into play, then I'll be able to turn this one off. And that one's still going. Yes, one of the things in the... Here, once I get this, you'll notice I actually adds a building limit of 100. So I have to basically wait a little bit longer. Once they research enough research points here, then I'll be good. This building needs maintenance, I think. And that's another problem. I think that this one's... Oh, no, it's just inside the scale of the maintenance unit, huh? How about that? It's just within range. This one, though, the ice drilling plant, is not. And that means I need to probably put another maintenance facility somewhere. I don't want to put one just literally for the ice drilling facility. But if I move the ice, this one just literally here, maybe it would be enough. If I moved it here, maybe it will be enough, and then I can shut this one down. Right? Well, actually, interestingly enough, they have DLC for this game, and I think they called them Green Planet and Blue Planet, and it might be literally they have a different one like that. I'd be curious to see how that works out, scrapping right away. I can see it's building this one right now, and scrapping that one right now. Being able to move the maintenance facility just a little bit down the line has actually been very helpful. Look at this. Done. Alright, so what's in here? A little stockpile of things. Now, yeah. Now there's not enough power for everything. Let's see. Now. Yes, now you're in range. Perfect. And I've just got this one little section that can't be touched by the maintenance droids. But I'm okay with that. Okay, still have just a little bit of power. Wonderful. Now the maintenance droids will definitely have to clean that up a little bit once they're up and running. Spaceport. Everyone's on Earth. Okay. Alright, what am I going to do here? Those worker drones are doing okay. We got a hub up there. If I built a hub right around here somewhere, maybe. Because these aren't hubs. Yeah, if I built a hub right around here, but I want to make sure. Yeah, right there. But not... You notice how close I am to the maintenance drone area. I want to put the maintenance worker hub right here. So it's still within range. That'll be a nice hub too. Okay, so up here, there's still nobody in this spot, interestingly enough. And they're still waiting on the tree here. This is feeling pretty good. Requires ice and food. I wonder if this is like... I don't see a difference by prioritizing it other than it just delivers more things. And there it is, fixing it. Perfect. My maintenance droid has fixed the robots. Got power. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, you found...
It is highly improbable, but I should stay alert for any unexplained activity.
Right, I found these two. The iron and the aluminum. Those ones were already found. Unexplained activity, huh? What does that mean? I'm a little wary about that. But I could probably take down this areological scanner now. I'm just going to wait for it to finish that scan before I take it down. What? What did you find, Ice? Really? On your video already? It appears that the YouTube shorts seem to be doing... Yeah, seriously, dude. Nice work. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. People like the YouTube shorts. What do you say? The TikTok stuff is going on, right? Now I gotta see it. Now I gotta see what your video's about. There we go. Take it out. Clean it up. Returning to Mars. I'll take a look. Now I'm really curious. Okay, I've got 50 buildings. That's all I can do. So now if I'm going to be starting to do anything else, I'm going to have to start taking them apart. So the next is to... Well, the research is almost done. Gotta wait another 43 souls. And that will give me actually the space to give more buildings. Yeah, it's not looking so bad now, eh? Just that one little area over here, it's very heavy because the colonies are in here. Power, maintenance, and scanning. And I guess technically I could turn off the scanners. If I really wanted to, I don't have to have the areological scanners anymore. Welcome back, Ice. Have either of you played Frostpunk? That's kind of how a little bit of the vibe I'm getting here, but Frostpunk is just a lot more unforgiving. And you don't see all the little things moving on, but you do get to see the little people walking around, going to jobs and things like that. And it's very well done in that regard. It's fun, but it's, like I said, almost oppressive in its methodology. I mean, the whole point is that it's like you're trying to take care of a frostbitten town with a gigantic chimney in the middle. No, I haven't watched the video. No, I want to watch the video like when I'm done here. I can't watch it while I'm playing because otherwise you're going to hear all the audio. Do you want me to basically finish up the game and then just I'll sit here and play the video and see what it is? What the heck is that? A lo-fi girl? I see lo-fi girl on the commercial for. That's weird. It is. Wait, are they putting lo-fi girl in the Rocket League? What? That's so weird. I mean, that's the point of me watching the Game Awards and learning things. No, I'm going to keep playing, but I mean when I'm done. Just take a little second and just watch the video. Okay, so I've got people coming in on the spaceport. It's still a little bit of ways away. This is almost done. Yeah, look at that. The final ring here, right? This ring just needs to finish off. Then we're done. This will be researching a technology in the tech tree. Perfect. In the structure counter at the bottom left of the screen, you can open a board with all your buildings. Among other things, the table allows you to locate a specific structure or select a group of a particular type of buildings and turn them on, off, or prioritize. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So, wind farm. Oh, for more electricity or extra storage. You don't even need the extra storage. Fission plant. Provides good old nuclear fission. Or extracts uranium ore. Interesting. Improved roads. Huh. Or excess power built to withstand the Martian atmosphere, or advanced mines so that I can mine better things. Oh, at this point though, I don't know if I need the mines now. Now I'm thinking that it might be better to have improved roads. Now what do I charge towards? Ah, wait, what's this? Oh, so that was engineering. There's also space, additional landing sites to start new bases. Oh. Or biotech. Advanced colonies. A basic colony. Oh. Space. Water supply network. Extracts water from bodies of water and improves its quality so it can be distributed by the water supply network. Oh, wow. This is interesting now. Oh my god. So if I were to... Advanced colonies would have more colonists, which I kind of do need if I'm going to have more people researching. Oh no. Evolve past physical needs. Maybe this is what I should do. Bioengineered lichen. Introduce genetically altered lichen that can convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. Oh my goodness. Organic material dumpster. Ooh, open farm. An open sky farm that spawns crop fields to the maximum allowed by the surrounding terrain and gets connected to other buildings using country roads. Or an open city colony that... Oh my goodness. Bioengineered animals. There you go. There's evolving past physical needs. Introduced genetically altered animals that can survive in the Martian environment. Well, I definitely need more. If I have more colonies, I can do more research. So maybe I should do that first. Yeah, because I think the problem is I also will need more people coming in. All right. Bootstrapping. Melt the dry ice polar caps. Congratulations, you're about to start the terraforming plan. The first stage consists of liberating all the carbon dioxide that is trapped as carbon dioxide ice in the polar caps of Mars. This can be done in multiple ways and through different special projects. Check the tech tree to learn about how they work. During this stage, the carbon dioxide in the caps will start sublimating and further increasing the planet's temperature, creating a runaway effect until the caps disappear completely. Raise the temperature to minus 50 degrees Celsius. Sublimate the frozen CO2. Keep up with the plan and terraform Mars. Do I have a temperature? Oh, upper left. Minus 55. Right here. Sublimate these caps to pressurize the atmosphere. Okay, okay. Let me zoom out a little bit here. There's that one. And there's this one. Now I'm noticing I cannot actually access certain areas yet. It's all just marked as red here. So obviously it bases it on how far I reach out. But I'll get there. And I guess I could also set up another landing spot at some point too.
The carbon dioxide released from the dry ice caps will greenhouse the planet and trigger a runaway effect. And Mars's sterile atmosphere will change forever. Once we reach that point, there is no turning back. Forever. Why does that sound so intriguing?
It is inspiring or it is permanent.
I am leaving a permanent trace. It may be selfish, but Mars will never be the same, and it will be because of me.
I'll let that scan run a little bit longer, but then I'm just going to... I think at this point I can just shut it down. There goes somebody right now. Finish scanning and being scrapped. Perfect. Okay. So my next step is that I can do now 150 buildings. I got just enough now. Sublimate the CO2 deposits at the poles. So it's... How am I supposed to get to one or the other? You know? Alright, well... Alright, then just tell this one to scrap it up. Do I have a hub here? There is a hub. There's quite a few hubs here. I want to connect something here. What do I need more of? Iron and silicon. Interesting. I've run out of silicon. Iron I need, but I don't now have... I now do not have... Okay, I want to build the iron mine, but I need to connect it to something else. There's a hub here. But if I were to build... no. I was started right in the middle of the game. Like right in, like, or sorry, right in the middle of the planet. It didn't give me a location to go for that. Where's my carbon mines? Structures. Mines. Carbon mines. Where are they? Oh, did I just turn one off? Oh, wait. One. I only have 2 carbon mines, right? It's that one and that one. Okay. But if I want to put... let's see. I seem to need more... I have not as much steel as everything else, so I'm going to put a steel factory right here to connect these things. Right there. Done. And then you can do an iron mine, and the steel will be used there. Yeah, so basically I think you're forced to... like, look at where I am. I was placed right in the middle of the map. Practically... Right, they were saying the closer you are to the equator, the stronger the light would be. The solar power. So I should honestly be putting the solar panels down at the bottom of my map. Meanwhile, I've been putting them at the top. But I also want to go over here because there are some other things over here. The Perseverance rover, the Terex-1. If I just reach out with... Where it would be warmer. Dude. That's pretty awesome. I love it. Irregular terrain. Okay, so you're going to have to... Can I just... Oh, look at how irregular this terrain is. Okay. I want to build out, so I'm just going to build a couple of worker hubs. Oh, that's so irregular. Interesting. Finding a spot to put the hub is actually difficult now. Perseverance landed in an interesting spot. There. Just reach out. I want to see. I am curious. I really, now, you got my attention. And I'm like, I really want to see what's going on there. Okay. Scanning. I should put another scanner out here somewhere. What's the irregular terrain? Oh, I see. Right there. That's going to take a while for you to get out there, but I want you to just start scanning out there. And I should put... power's okay right now, actually. And again, you can sit and watch the same video over and over. TikTok like apps. So, well, the thing is, you got 5 likes, and 100 people watched it, and you've got 100 views already. That is kind of amazing if you really think about it. I don't get 30 views on any of my videos. So, no, it's perfectly fine. You're doing all right. Populate the outpost and complete research. Where is this other outpost? Here. Needs colonists. So what's going on here? I need to... In transit to Mars. They're almost here. I'm not an animated furry
Humanity's
either.
reasons for altering Mars are clear. But what is my purpose in all this?
Not operative. Is it outside of a power supply? Oh, it's outside the power cycle. I need to put a power down somewhere.
I am causing massive and permanent change. It will stand as eternal proof that I existed. It is a selfish desire, and the presence of selfishness proves there is a self.
I know, I like doing all of these. I like all this flipping around and stuff with all those different settings and things. It's so pretty. Alright, let's get the iron mine going and a solar farm. So it can have more power, because apparently we don't have power. How'd that happen? Alright, they're almost here. Is the colony doing alright? Plenty of food and water. Perfect. This one also has plenty of food and water. Perfect. That's good. And this machine... Where's my worker factory? Producing more workers to work into this area, which is not great. It's going to be a silly little hub. We've got these two hubs here. But eventually they'll branch out. Oh, that's not good. Could you imagine if that's going to land right where I was? Oh no, that's worrisome. These imminent impacts. Hang on, what happens when this happens? We've only got 2 sols left. 1 sol. Let me see. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's going to take out some spots. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to have like some major damage done if it doesn't warn me. So I got to be careful with that. Explosions! Michael Bay explosions! It's like if I build an aluminum mine here, there's nothing for it to connect to. Actually, I'll just cancel that. Yeah. We got a hub here, hub there, maintenance facility. That's the research outpost. Oh, where's my... Yeah, there we go. You didn't find anything out here? Interesting. I'll let you run. You got this one running out here once this gets built. But this one needs to... Well, this one's already been built, so now it's starting to put... You can see the aluminum's on its way. Okay. There we go, that's what I wanted. How long until our friends arrive? Oh, they are arriving on Mars. Okay. Oh, and these are not powered either, I see. They're outside the range. Flood zone? What does a flood zone mean? Oh, that's interesting. Does that mean that basically this could be a bad spot at some point? Well, still providing power here is important, so I'm going to put that out there. Create a runaway effect by sublimating the CO2. I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's interesting. Oh. Is the Game Awards over? See a whole bunch of warnings and stuff in here. Failed to load the broadcast, I see. Alright, well, that's good. Looks like the Game Awards are over. I didn't even watch them. Didn't watch it in quotes, just... I wonder if I won one. But we'll find out. Find out in time, I guess. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll suddenly have a Steam Deck show up at my front door. I don't know. This has been nice. Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock. Let me just check around here. I just want to make sure everything's... Yep. I can keep playing. Nothing's going on.
This will be a nice upgrade for the colonies. They will be able to fit more people.
Hey. We got 150 people in the colony now. Wonderful. So that means that they've landed in that. Where is it? Where's my new building? Right here. Yes. They're filling in the research outpost. Perfect. So, there we go. I need more colony buildings. But that is, I think, my next step, right? Advanced colonies. Yes. 112. Dude. Pending departure. I guess some people are not so happy with being here. Alright, well. Can't please them all. The execution of special projects. I don't think I can put down another one because... Yeah, spaceport limit reached. I can't put down another one of those. Maybe I should put down a maintenance area. Right here. There we go. Research post. Built, but with no food and ice in it, so therefore no one's going to go in it. 8 seconds. Apparently fast tracks the algorithm. Oh, like is that like basically you put in an 8 seconds short and that's it? Then now that you got people. Interesting. I can't rule Mars. What are you talking about? Look at this. Now I don't have a weird brain. Now I got a funny bunny. Populate the outpost and complete research. Oh, right. I'm completing research. Right now. Wherever it is. Here. Yeah, it's completing a research right now. A Chikorita. There we go. Solar farm being built. The maintenance facility definitely needs more. Aerological scanner definitely needs more. But those will come with time. And once that's built, there we go. We have power. Now we can have 50 people in here. Boys is a funny looking thing. Okay. What have I got going on here? I think I'm doing all right, all things considered. This is very straightforward, but I just wonder how do I go about doing this whole, you know, cause the ice caps to sublimate. Is that something that's in, hang on. I want to see something. Is it in here? No. Space? Import ice from Europa. Import nitrogen from Titan. What? These are interesting. Comet disintegration. Black polar Wait, what? Disintegrate Deimos. Disintegrates Deimos into the planet's atmosphere and releases a mass of kinetic energy. What? Okay, this is got some interesting concepts here. All right, well, let's continue on. We're doing the advanced colonies. That is scanner. Active scanners 1. Scanned areas 395. Oh, yes, okay. And you're going on out here to drop off things, so that's going to take some time to build the maintenance facility, but that's okay. Let's give this priority. Look at them look at these little guys all helping out, just taking things over here. No, we did lose some people. Pending departure. Can't keep them all. That's okay. But they have enough food and water to continue their processes, which is good. What do we need here? We got aluminum and silicon is what we need, but I do have an aluminum mine down here that I could try to build out to. It's silicon, huh? Let's see. Mines. Silicon mine 1. Where are you? Okay, right in the middle. Huh? Incoming call.
Amy, this is Houston. We've detected high wind speeds in your area. A sandstorm may be heading your way. These storms can damage your buildings, so check their structural integrity periodically to rebuild or repair if necessary.
Roger, Nathan.
Houston out.
Windstorm, huh? Well, it's a good thing I've got some repair machines running, right? We'll be good. I'm sure we'll be good. Running out of steel again. That happens every time I build a building. Well, the worker hubs seem to be doing all right here. See, that one just literally dropped off something here for this one to go and pick it up. Isn't that great? That's actually Huilong Colony Research Outpost. Research completed. We powered up the building using the MMEV's batteries and conducted our sweep. Our suspicions are that it's an abandoned habitat that hosted the Huilong mission crew. The building remains in good condition. We put it back into operation. Some of us moved in to explore it more fully. Our biggest discovery of the day was a map that indicates the location of another facility at 16.8.14.5. It appears to be a nuclear silo. 16.8 east, 14.5 south. 16.8 east. How would I even know where that is? What the heck was that? Oh, I see. What's SA5? Oh, we got a crash coming in. Oh, look at that. There's another research post there.
Hey, Amy. It's Elia. I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
Yes, I read through it and I copied it into my knowledge base.
Ah, that's where it is. Terraforming plant. Melt the poles. That's not it. Release greenhouse gases. Space mirror array. Oh, okay. I see. So I could, if I built the space mirror array, that could happen. Oh, I see. Okay. Now. Operational directives. I want to see if I can find the thing. It's just special projects, continuous launches. Huh. I can't find the information. It's just... Oh, hold on. 16.8 east, 14.5 south. 16.8 east, 14.5 south.
The facility was an unmarked...
16.8 east. Now, how do I know where I am? I'm trying to find the markers. It was 68 east, right? Wait. Yeah, these numbers are really hard to read and understand. Now it's west. That's okay.
Chinese colony, right?
Exactly. It belonged to China's terraforming mission called Huo Long. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet. China got pretty far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
The nuclear approach is a good plan, but it would have made Mars uninhabitable for a long time. What did the research team discover about the mission?
It was aborted before they detonated the first bomb. China's entire space program was put on hold when the famine struck. It took out almost half of the Asian continent. China allied with its neighboring countries to survive. And that's how the techies, the Eastern Coalition, came to be. Now, it's taking all their focus to keep their continent in a habitable state. So they don't have much going on in the Space Department anymore. But we might be able to learn something from the nuclear silos they left behind. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector. Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. It was really nice talking to you, Amy. I know AIs are programmed to be good listeners, but with you, it feels, real. All right, I better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
Oh, here we are. SA9. Oh, that would probably be it right there, isn't it? Unknown abandoned facility in SA9. That's it, right there. Okay, so that's where I need to go. I see. So I'm in SA. That's SA9. I'm over here in, I guess, what was it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, so I'm in SA4. So I come over here. So my next destination is to build west.
So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Ho Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe, but nothing concrete.
Just outside the power range again, huh? Worker hubs are nice and small in most of these cases, so I'm just going to build one right here. And then that way we can start working our way towards SA9. So I don't have access to these areas. But one of my things here, greenhouse gas factory, produce greenhouse gases to increase the global temperature. So I have to either use that through here in the biotech, or I build a space mirror array to raise the planet's temperature. So that's what I need to do. I see. And then additional landing sites could also be a thing. Start a new base. Interesting. This is actually pretty cool. I'm really enjoying myself. Let's see, a maintenance facility down here maybe? Looks like it's starting to need it. Alright, so you've got your maintenance facility up there. You're building with this research outpost. There was this little guy over here. Let's see if I can build another hub to connect this. Perfect. And then you can basically...
There is an inconsistency in the number of workers and worker hubs. That must mean a worker has malfunctioned. Found it. Worker MRS-04. That is...
Aww.
It takes time, resources, and effort to create each one of these workers. Goodbye, MRS-04. Your work made a difference here.
Aww. My AI is developing a conscience. Okay, that's pretty cool. And down here, I should probably build another one of these areological scanners as well. You want to be close. There we go. Are you outside power range? Oh yes, and that's why I'm building the power right there. Okay. What if I built a hub like right around here somewhere? And maybe one up here. Oh, it's the surface area, I see. Just outside of range, huh? If I'm precise, maybe there we go. But I can't get it, like, up here, could I? No, the geographical markings don't let me. That's fine. I still don't have access to this yet. No official records of the Hualong mission exist. The popular theory is that it was a Chinese mission to launch nuclear weapons at the Martian poles. There's no evidence that the weapons were ever launched. China's space program is halted and all natural resources were focused on addressing the famine sweeping the Asian continent. Wow, this thing has done a lot of scanning, but it hasn't found a lot in the area, huh? Huh. Okay. How far would it take for me to get to this one? Abandoned robotic base. Mazi was the first entirely robotic research base. Manned crews were required to occasionally maintain and repair the units, but all the research work was conducted by robots. They studied the corrosive effects of Martian dust on their own robotic circuits. It was basically a suicide mission. Thanks to our sacrifice, we learned how to create better robots and drones. Oh, there we go. Advanced colony built. Alright, so if I want to I could either build a space mirror array or a greenhouse gas factory. I really don't like the idea of building greenhouse gases. I'm going to use the space mirror, so I'm going to start building towards this, which will increase my spaceports. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm doing all right here. I need to... Is this the fog of war I see here? Interesting. Kind of is. Wow, I am spreading thin. But I'm also not finding things to dig and build more on. This is going to be something I'm going to have to be careful about. I need to... This has already been investigated, and I've got one being built here. And I got one over here being built, and it's already running. This one's taking a lot of time to run each one of these scans. I'll let it run. I mean, basically, what harm could it do? It's just, it gets slower the further out it scans. That's all. If otherwise I break it, it basically breaks all the connections here. I'll let it do some research over here. But yeah, now I've got to investigate that abandoned silo, but also I've got to do some research in the buildings. Make sure I've got enough ice. Yeah. I think that I'm probably going to wrap this up. This has been awesome. I'm honestly really shocked at this. At how cool this game was. I never thought it would be this fun. But I think I'm going to wrap up. Seeing that the Game Awards is done. And it is kind of getting late. It's been a long day. Maybe it's time for me to just kind of get some sleep. Let me see here. Let's save this game. Just enough power. Alright, if everyone... I'm going to wrap up here, so let's see. Save here. Confirm. Okay, everyone. So, that being said, I hope everyone has a great night tonight. And hopefully we'll see everyone really soon. Oh, save and quit. Nice, okay. Wow, I played for almost 4 hours. Alright. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you all really soon, okay? Yeah, there we go. Blue Mars. What is it? Store page. So they've have other ones. I don't know. Blue Mars. No problem. I appreciate you being on, Loppy. Thank you so much. The DLC, yeah. They have Green Mars and the Building Paint Pack. Oh. Okay. Green Mars is the standard one, I guess. And then, oh, mods too. Cool. But then they have Blue Mars as well. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that later. In any case, everyone, have a great night. We'll see you really soon. Yeah, on this weekend maybe? Don't know what my plans are, but I think it'll be pretty relaxed for me. Thanks everyone for coming out, and you take care, okay? Bye-bye.